you guys are going to be in a tight spot. Tell you what, give me 2 seconds on that. Unless, were you just starting? That's okay. Were you just starting? Okay, give me two, and you'll be all right. So you guys are going to be in a tight spot. Okay. Now, this is like girl math, and it's dumb. But you're going to have a tire like this. You're going to have a tire like this. Your light duty sales guy is going to want to sell a Road Force Elite because it'll pick up a 175-pound tire, by golly. Right? This is pretty heavy. It's pretty close to the max, right? So it's like your car guy is going to want to sell a Road Force Elite because he gets 15% for selling a Road Force Elite. The heavy duty guy is going to want to sell the heavy duty tire because the heavy duty guy gets 15% for selling a heavy duty Elite. Guess what? We pay the light duty guy 10% when the heavy duty guy sells something. So the light duty BC gets paid 10% for breathing and having a job.
No shit.
Yes. So that's the girl math, right?
You have to do anything.
Betty's losing 5%.
Oh my.
Right? So you're going to have to be the voice of sanity, especially to those salespeople who are weak salespeople who they need that 5% is the difference between him being at 77% and 75% of quota. So you guys are going to have to come in there and go, look, I finally figured this out after many years of explaining it. It's like, you go up to the sales guy, you're like, how much you bench press? He says, I don't know, 225. I said, you bench press that every single time? He goes, well, no. I said, then why do you want this to do it? Because if you're at 160 on a 175 tire changer, you're basically maxing out every single time. Right? Can you do 225? Absolutely. Do you want to do it every single time you pick the bar up? No. Right? And then sometimes they get it. I had a guy, it was a Ford store, and the Ford guy technically, I don't know if he lied or the sales guy lied, but the Ford store guy goes, well, we may want to do like one set of ambulance tires a month. And my sales guy naively said, well, Road Force Elite will do it. Worst thing you can ever say, Road Force Elite will do everything you want it to do. Fought that store for 4 years. So, of course, what happens when they hear that the Ford store is now doing ambulance tires? Right? They are doing 2 sets of ambulance tires a day rather than 1 set of ambulance tires a month. And then what's happening to the poor Road Force Elite? It's falling apart. Right? And then I'm caught because I'm like, dude, you really need one. He goes, no, the sales guy told me this would do everything I needed to do. I'm like, if I find that guy in the dark alley, we're going to have fun. But so you have to be the voice of reason. And that's another reason why, and I actually haven't said this yet, but that's another reason why you need to talk to your sales guys, even your heavy duty guy, right? When you meet with I think Larry said it. I know when you meet with Steve Jr., he's going to say it. He's going to say, talk to your sales guy like twice a day. Again, goals, right? I talk to my sales guys like every other day. Well, the one sales guy I talk to, this guy here I never talk to, right? My heavy duty guy and I, we had a great relationship. If he had something or he wanted to know something, he just called me. But everyone forgets about their heavy duty guy. My heavy duty guy had 2.5 states as his territory. So he can't be everywhere all at once. That's why we pay the light duty guy 10% for the lead. Right? Say, yeah, I got this guy. He might be in a great shape for a heavy duty tire changer, so we're going to give you 10%. Right? But they won't take 10% because once it's small-mindedness at that point, right? So if you're doing F-250, the mall crawlers or the parking lot paved princesses, or you got Jeeps, right? Obviously, this tire here, there's a light duty guy who's going to want to sell you a Road Force Elite so you can get better Road Force numbers.
Who cares about that?
But that's their argument. Well, we can get better Road Force numbers on a Road Force Elite. I'm like, yeah, and you're going to find yourself in a grave with, lime on you, at that point too. So again, yes. So that's why you guys are going to be like the voice of sanity, right? You just have to talk to the light duty guy and like, just take the 10%, please, because he doesn't have to deal with it, right? You're the ones going to have to deal with it. I dealt with that every time I went to that Ford store, right? They were always upset. They were mad. The things, falling apart. And then I was just like, so anyway, that's the story I wanted you to hear.
So you did a whole lot of warranty.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. It was like hour and 45 minutes from the house. You get on 75, go out 20, go until you basically reach Alabama at that point.
There's some question on the warranty stuff. Say, because let's just say the warranty's a year on components, parts, whatever. 6 months down the road, you have to put a motor in. Does the warranty on that new motor start on that day, or do you just finish out the remainder of the 6 months?
So it's 3 years from the date of install. If I put a motor in on day 2, it still has the remainder of the 3-year warranty. If I put a motor in 2 years, 11 months, and 28 days, it has 3 days of Hunter warranty, and then you guys pick up the other 5.5 months because it'll have a 6-month truck warranty, right? But if you put one in at like 1 year and 8 months, it still has 1 year and 4 months to go because
It doesn't just restart. It's got another 3 years.
No, it's 3 years total. But you by signing the contract that you hadn't signed yet digitally, you contractually fill out the 3-year part warranty. And again, so the good news for you is that, yes, it doesn't give it another 3 years. We just have to get it 2-3 years. Okay.
The nice thing about your, yes, I understand what they pay for the labor on, but the nice thing is they don't buy that part.
Service call. You get a service call, plus your diag, plus your shipping.
Still making it.
Well, the part's under warranty. Well, you won't get shipping. But you'll get so after 6 months or a year, depending on what you told the sales guy you're going to give him. If this thing blows, if the motor goes out 1 year and 2 months, the part is under warranty. You get to charge a service call because your labor is no longer, let's just say you gave a 1-year labor warranty. At 1 year and 2 months, your labor warranty is up. Or at 1 year, your labor warranty is up. So at 1 year and 2 months, you can charge a service call. And then you charge the labor, to cover the warranty costs of the warranty. So your warranty, again, your labor warranty is either 6 months or a year. Okay. National accounts is always 1 year. Most, like John Smith Chevy, normally you'll get 6 months. Once in a while, your salesperson will say, hey, can you double that to a year because I'm going head to head with X and they have a better warranty. Always say yes because nothing breaks at month 8. Okay. But after the 6 months of the year, your trip charge is your trip charge, right? We don't take a portion of your trip charge. All of the, let's just say that labor is an hour and a half. You get an hour and a half to put that in. You get a half hour to diag. Then you get another 3/10 to do the 3-spin balance. So that's 2.3 hours of labor. We don't take any of your labor, right? So you get $150 to show up, $150 an hour, and 2.3 is, I don't know, $350 or whatever, something like that.
And I get reimbursed for the motor. You got the best warranty.
Well, yeah. So yeah, and because you're going to have to order in the motor, right? And what we do to make sure that you either send us the motor back or you show us that you scrapped it in the field, you have 25 days to, or actually under warranty, you have like 40 days to turn in the warranty paperwork. And then, yes, we will reimburse you for something you hadn't even bought yet, right? It started on credit. So you have this credit out here, and then we give you the credit to go against that, and then you don't have to pay anything on that part, right? So you don't have to worry about the part at all. The part's free. No.
Because if everything has, like, when they tell you when they sell a new piece of equipment, if you go and look at it, right, in the description, it tells you how long your warranty is, or your labor warranty and your parts warranty. Most of the time, the parts warranty and the labor warranty are almost the same.
Oh, no, our parts warranty is 3 years on everything. Our labor warranty is only either 6 months or a year. And again, that's up to you, and you can set it because you are an independent contractor, so we can't tell you what to do. We can ask you nicely. But on a national account, you actually sign on that you're going to give them 1 year's worth of warranty.
Is Schwab still falling into that purview, even though they're still type A?
No, because they're not technically a national account because you don't actually, you give them a paper copy, not a digital copy. If you give them a digital copy through the website, that's a year. If you give them a paper copy, it could be as low as 6 months. But you have to give at least 6 months, right? But that's what the commission does. Your commission covers the 6 months or a year. But once you hit to a year,
And it doesn't work on consumables. Consumables
right,
are warranty.
right, yeah. And then you're 4,500 and people.
Yeah, right.
All right, back to work.